Kiyotaki Tunnel, located in Saga, Kyoto, Japan, was built in the late 1920s using forced labor to open a railway line connecting the town to Arashiyama. The tunnel is 444 meters long, and in Japanese, the number 4 is homophonous with death, making it a chilling symbol of misfortune. During its construction, the harsh working conditions combined with frequent earthquakes claimed the lives of dozens of workers. Some bodies were abandoned at the site, while others were hastily buried nearby. Later, the railway line was replaced by a road, yet the terrifying legend of the tunnel remained. Many recount seeing the ghosts of workers, hearing whispers, sensing the stench of death, and finding dirty handprints on their cars. Most chilling is the legend's warning. If you see your corpse in the rearview mirror, you will die horribly within 4 days. Inside Kiyotaki Tunnel, countless eerie tales have been recorded, making it one of Japan's most haunted locations. Travelers often report seeing ghostly figures, even the spirits of dead workers appearing inside their vehicles while driving. Others hear whispers, screams, or strange sounds emerging from the darkness. Many drivers feel nauseous and dizzy as soon as they enter. Some attribute this to fumes and poor ventilation, while others believe it is the stench of death itself. Cars are said to sway as if struck by strong winds, and upon exiting, mysterious, dirty handprints appear. The legend also speaks of a woman in white with a blurred face who haunts the entrance at night and causes deadly accidents. The deadliest warning remains: never look into the rearview mirror, for if you see your corpse, death will arrive within 4 days. Today, Kiyotaki Tunnel is infamous not only for its tragic construction history, but also for its chilling supernatural legends. Locals and passers-by recount feeling a spine-chilling cold, a racing heartbeat, or even dizziness when crossing. Some drivers describe their cars shaking violently as if struck by unseen forces, despite the outside being calm. Upon leaving, many vehicles bear unexplained, dirty handprints on their windows or bodies. Most frightening of all is the tale of the woman in white, a faceless spirit often seen at the entrance at night. Many claim she suddenly lunges into the road, causing drivers to panic and crash. Her presence has turned Kiyotaki Tunnel into a feared place, avoided by many after dark. But the most terrifying warning is tied to the rearview mirror. It is said that if, while driving, you look and see your dead self staring back, you will suffer a gruesome death within 4 days. This grim legend has cemented Kiyotaki Tunnel as one of Japan's most haunted, where the line between life and death is thinner than ever. Kiyotaki Tunnel is not merely a transport route, but a chilling icon of Japanese folklore. The stories surrounding it make anyone shiver upon hearing them. Many believe the air inside is heavy, not only from car fumes, but also from the vengeful spirits of those who perished. Drivers often report dizziness, fatigue, and the lingering stench of death that follows them long after. Witnesses recount bizarre supernatural events: whispers, cries echoing in the darkness, shadowy figures appearing in back seats, and dirty handprints etched onto cars upon exiting. Among the most horrifying tales is that of the faceless woman in white. She is said to stand silently at the entrance at night, sometimes throwing herself into oncoming vehicles, causing deadly crashes. Yet the tunnel's fame comes above all from the curse of the rearview mirror. People warn, never glance into it while inside. If you see your corpse reflected, it is a sure omen of violent death within 4 days. This curse has made Kiyotaki Tunnel one of the most feared haunted roads in Japan, where every passage is not just a drive, but a test at the threshold between life and death. Among oral legends of Kiyotaki Tunnel, the most terrifying are the omens and curses tied to it. Locals believe the tunnel is not only haunted by dead workers' souls, but also serves as a gateway between the living world and the afterlife. At night, many drivers report sensing someone sitting behind them, hearing breathing or whispers inside the car. Some became so terrified they stopped midway. The most famous legend remains the rearview mirror curse. Drivers are warned, never look. If you glimpse your corpse reflected, it foretells certain death within 4 days, often violent. This fear makes many focus only ahead, avoiding even the slightest glance. Thus, Kiyotaki Tunnel has become one of Japan's most famous haunted sites, appearing in horror films, ghost stories, and spiritual tours. For many, it is not just a dark mountain passage, but a chilling reminder of how thin the veil is between the real and the supernatural, between life and death. Drivers often recount feeling nausea and dizziness the moment they enter, as if enveloped by a freezing aura. Some blame exhaust fumes, yet many insist it is the restless spirits themselves. Bizarre events are also common. Cars leaving the tunnel are found with filthy handprints smeared across glass and bodywork, as if spirits tried to cling on. Whispers, cries, and screams echo through the darkness. Some even feel unseen eyes piercing them from within the tunnel's depths. The most infamous tale is that of the woman in white. Said to linger at the entrance, she sometimes hurls herself at vehicles, causing fatal crashes. Such tragedies only intensify her legend. These accounts cement Kiyotaki Tunnel's reputation as one of Japan's most haunted. With its chilling atmosphere, inexplicable phenomena, and deadly curse, it terrifies travelers and fuels countless horror stories and urban legends. Locals say that from the very first meters, an overwhelming dread falls upon those who enter. The tunnel's air feels unnaturally cold and heavy, as if invisible eyes watch from the shadows. Some drivers describe their cars violently shaking, as though unseen hands gripped them. Upon leaving, many discover dirty handprints smeared across their cars. Beyond these, the faceless woman in white is the most haunting figure. Her pale, featureless visage terrifies those who see her at the entrance. Many tales claim she suddenly lunges into the road, leading to fatal crashes. Out of fear, locals often avoid the tunnel at night. The curse of the rearview mirror remains the most chilling. It is said that if you glimpse your corpse reflected, a violent death will strike within 4 days. Though no one knows its origin, the legend instills dread. Today, Kiyotaki Tunnel is not just a roadway, but a cultural symbol of terror, featured in horror films, ghost tours, and urban lore. For thrill seekers, it is a place where life and death are divided by a single glance. It has become a symbol of death and the supernatural. Locals believe the spirits of forced laborers linger, filling the tunnel with gloom and cold. Many who pass through feel uneasy, hear whispers, or sense someone in the back seat. One of the most terrifying accounts is that cars emerge smeared with filthy handprints, as though souls tried to escape. Drivers report violent swaying, as if an unseen force pushed their cars. These tales deepen belief in the hauntings. The woman in white remains its most feared figure. Seen at night with a blank face, she lunges at cars, causing deadly accidents. But it is the curse of the rearview mirror that makes the tunnel infamous nationwide. If a driver sees their corpse reflected, death comes within 4 days. Now, Kiyotaki Tunnel is one of Japan's most notorious haunted sites, featured in folklore and ghost tourism, where each drive feels like a gamble with fate. Built in the late 1920s with forced labor, the 444-meter tunnel is tied to tragic deaths. The number 444 itself is ominous in Japanese culture, further darkening its aura. Locals believe restless worker spirits remain, haunting travelers. Witnesses report ghostly figures appearing in back seats, whispers, cries, and suffocating dread. Some grow nauseous upon entering, and cars often bear dirty handprints upon leaving. Others feel unseen forces shaking their vehicles. Fear deepens with the tale of the woman in white. Seen at the entrance at night, she lunges at cars, causing fatal crashes. Her image is an enduring nightmare. Most chilling is the curse. If a driver looks into the mirror and sees their corpse, death strikes within 4 days. Today, Kiyotaki Tunnel is more than a roadway. It is a spiritual black spot, where any journey might end in death. The legend closes with its most chilling warning, deepening its mystery and dread. Though many pass through safely, the true danger lies in the mirror. The curse states that if one sees their dead reflection, they will suffer a violent death within 4 days. This has spread relentless fear, forcing drivers to stare only ahead. Today, Kiyotaki Tunnel is among Japan's most haunted, inspiring films, ghost tales, and urban legends, proof of the power of fear and belief in Japanese culture.